Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's Miss Wallace here. Hola, buenas tardes a ustedes. Yo, Miss Wallace, estoy aquí por Read It Aloud, de Bilingüe. Hoy estoy aquí por Read It Aloud, Bilingüe. I'm here for another Read Aloud. But this week's story is going to be Mirando las plantas con un científico, looking at plants with a scientist. So this is going to be a non-fictional book. And we know this when we're looking at the pictures. And the title says we're going to be looking at plants with a scientist. In the picture, I don't know if you can see it very clearly here, you have a person, a scientist probably, looking at plants on a cliff. She's looking at a tree branch. She had hanging a very long distance, I'm pretty sure. Pretty brave, huh? That's brava, no? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Another way you know this is not a nonfiction book, or well, it's a nonfiction book because it's a table of contents with topics. Tiene en contenido, habla de contenidos. Tiene un género es no ficción. Tendrá habla de contenidos a veces con temas conectados con el tópico. En este caso es ciencia o en este botánico. So for this topic, it's botany. Botany is the study of plants, and that includes flowers, herbs, the fruits and vegetables that you eat, trees, bushes, grass. So that's involved there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Plants are everywhere. Many important things come from plants. Without plants, you cannot live. The study of plants is called botany. Hay plantas en todos lados. Muchas cosas importantes provienen de las plantas. Las plantas no podrías vivir. El estudio de las plantas se llama botánica. ¿Ya? ¿Ya ves? ¿Sí? What is a botanist? Botanists are scientists who study plants. They ask questions about plants. ¿Qué es un botánica? ¿Qué es un botánico? Los botánicos son científicos que estudian las plantas. Hacen preguntas acerca de las plantas. Botanists use their eyes, ears, noses, and hands to learn more about plants. They look at plants. They smell and touch plants. Los botánicos usan los ojos, los oídos, la nariz y las manos para aprender más acerca de plantas. Miren las plantas, huelen y tocan las plantas. Meet Peter Raven. He is a botanist. He runs a Missouri Botanical Garden. The garden is like a zoo for plants. Él es Peter Raven. Es botánico. Él es a cargo del Jardín Botánico de Missouri. El jardín es como un zoológico para las plantas. Scientist Peter teaches people to value all plants. He wants people to understand it and take care of them. El científico Peter le enseña a la gente cómo valorar todas las plantas. Quiere que las personas las entiendan y las cuiden. Peter Raven. Hi, Maria. Hi, Maria. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about your other story, okay? Let me see if I can share the screen with you. Uh-oh. Hi. What do you want? Oh, you can't see me, can you? Can you see me? Good? Uh-oh. Don't worry, I'm gonna read your story very soon today, okay? You asked for The Wizard of Oz. I haven't forgotten. What do botanists do? Some botanists work outdoors. They may work in fields, forests, or gardens. ¿Dónde trabajan los botánicos? Algunos botánicos trabajan en el aire libre. Pueden trabajar en campos, bosques o jardines. Otros botánicos. Oh, Miss Wallace has closed her mind. Uh-oh, Maria? Okay. Other botanists work indoors. They may work in labs, offices, or schools. Otros botánicos trabajan bajo techo. Pueden trabajar en laboratorios, oficinas o escuelas. ¿Ya ves? You see it? How do botanists study plants? Botanists gather plants from around the world. They look at the plants under microscopes. They store the plants in special books to keep them safe and dry. ¿Cómo estudian los botánicos las plantas? Los botánicos recolectan plantas de todo el mundo. Analizan las plantas bajo microscopios. Guardan las plantas en libros especiales para protegerlas y mantenerlas secas. Got it? Got it? ¿Ya ves? Oh, quick and embarrassed. Botanists put new facts about plants into computers. Computers and internet help botanists share these facts. Los botánicos escriben datos nuevos sobre las plantas en computadoras. Las computadoras y la internet ayudan a los botánicos a compartir esos datos. So what you see here is a plant sample right there. And they go in the microscope and they look at it and take pictures and they send it to other people. Pretty cool, huh? Just think, they do all kinds of cool stuff with this. How do botanists keep track of plants? Botanists put plants into groups. Plants that are alike are put into the same group. These groups help botanists keep track of the world's plants. So let's say you have, what's your favorite flower? Let me take you off mute. Take yourself off mute. Let's see, can I do it?
Yeah.
What flowers do you like?
A rose.
Okay. So there's several species of roses, right? Several different types. So they'll put those in a group. And then you have the trees, like they have flowers like magnolia trees. And then you may have like the cherry blossoms, the ones in the dogwoods, which are those beautiful those white trees you see sometimes, like right now. Usually the beginning of the year, they're pink at first.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josie. Yeah, so they put them in different groups, and that way they're able to keep track of them. And if anytime a new species comes on, they'll put them in a database so that scientists can keep track of them as well. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
¿Cómo llevan los botánicos un registro de las plantas? Los botánicos ponen las plantas en grupos. Las plantas que se parecen se ponen en el mismo grupo. Esos grupos ayudan a los botánicos a llevar un registro de las plantas del mundo. Right now, there are over 350,000 types of plants. Botanists find more every day. Just imagine that. Right now, well, I think this book was written in, what year was this? Yada, 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 yada. Oh, wow, it doesn't even tell you what year this book was written. But I know it hadn't been written. Oh, there it is, the very back. That's interesting. Most of them come in the front. 2003. So to 2003, there were 350,000 types of plants. Well, I know,
Wow.
yeah, that was almost 20 years ago. So that number probably has doubled by now. So, existen más de 350,000 tipos de plantas. Los botánicos encuentran más cada día. So here's some flowers that some I know you recognize. I have still haven't gone to a desert yet that has cactus. One of these days I'll make it out west. Desert in Egypt's a little different. They have palm trees that they do in Mexico and California, but theirs grow dates. Little round fruits are very sweet. I know in Mexico you'll see coconuts in their palm trees. I wanted to grab one when I was there. There was one in palm tree, the place I stayed in Mexico, and there were a lot of coconuts. And I wanted to take one with me, but you can't do that. It's against the law to do that.
Dang.
Right? What are the plant? Oh man, this Wallace cannot read today. What are the parts of the plant? Most plants have flowers, leaves, stems, fruits, and seeds. Food and wood come from these plant parts. ¿Cuáles son las partes de una planta? La mayoría de las plantas tienen flores, hojas, tallos, raíces y semillas. Los elementos y la madera provienen de estas partes de las plantas. So it shows you different parts of the plant that you eat. Most people don't know this, but vegetables are actually parts of a plant. So for example, cauliflower is actually a flower of a cabbage. So when you're eating a cauliflower, you actually eat part of the cabbage.
Wow.
Yeah. And so celery is actually a stalk. I saw a picture of actual celery that's been grown out, and it's beautiful. You wouldn't even believe it was a piece of celery. But that's how people get their seeds. So what they'll do is they'll leave a plant in the ground. So say I decide I want to grow some lettuce, right? So I'll plant my lettuce seeds, and then once they grow to the front, when the leaves start to come out, I'll pull the leaves out. But I'll leave one set of leaves in and let it go to flower. And then once it goes to flower, it's going to go to seed. And when the plant dies, it becomes seeds again. And so that's how you can extract seeds from those plants. So if you ever get curious on how to do that. Corn, you can do that very easily. Just let it leave one stalk out and let it hang out till it's ready to die. And then you can plant it back in the ground. So we eat grains, fruits, and vegetables. We build houses with wood. We use paper made of wood. We wear cotton made. Oh, Ms. Wallace, come on. We wear clothes made of cotton. Comemos los granos, las frutas y las verduras. Construimos casas con madera. Usamos papel hecho de madera. Usamos ropa hecha de algodón. Just imagine, we depend a lot on plants. If we think about it, cotton's what's used for your blankets. Wool you can use for your blankets and your jackets. The dress is probably made of wood. Don't touch your face, Ms. Wallace. Why do botanists study plants? Botanists try to understand plants. Some botanists study why one plant grows better than another. This helps farmers grow bigger plants. ¿Por qué estudian los botánicos las plantas? Los botánicos tratan de entender las plantas. Algunos botánicos estudian por qué una planta crece mejor que otra. Eso ayuda a los agricultores a cultivar plantas más grandes. All plants need sunlight and water to grow. Plants make their own food from sunlight. Todas las plantas necesitan luz del sol y agua as well as some water. That's what this says. This is why it's important to drink water. Remember that. Todas las plantas necesitan luz del sol y agua para crecer. Las plantas hacen su propia comida con la luz del sol. Did you ever learn what that process is called? In your class with Mr. Correa?
Mr. Correa?
Did he teach all about that?
No, because I wasn't in his class.
Oh, you weren't? Okay. You would have had, who was the other? Oh, it was Miss Smith. She wouldn't teach.
No.
Let me see if I read science that year. I'm drawing a blank now. Yeah, that process is called photosynthesis.
I had Miss Pavlik and Miss Arguello.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that process is called photosynthesis. So what that light does, what the light from the sun is, it turns their energy into sugar for them, for the plants.
Oh.
Yeah. So all that, those nutrients they're getting.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that fructose is energy from the sun, probably. So how do botanists help people? Some botanists study how people use plants. These scientists talk to people. They ask questions and read books, and they learn which plants have been used for medicine. ¿Cómo ayudan los botánicos a la gente? Algunos botánicos estudian la forma en que las personas usan las plantas. Esos científicos hablan con las personas, hacen preguntas y leen libros, y aprenden cuáles plantas han sido utilizadas para hacer medicinas. Oh my gosh, this is what happens. This is a problem being bilingual. You speak in one language and you switch over, and then your words get tripped up. And it happens, and I'm sure it's happened to you in class, especially in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So you'll notice when I'm talking to a parent at first, what's wrong with your mouth?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
So does a fruit also get sweet from the sugar?
So yeah, that's actually a good question. Probably. Because but then some vegetables, which you probably didn't know that, some of your quote unquote vegetables are actually fruits. Like eggplant, squash, tomatoes, those are also fruits.
Yeah.
Avocados are fruit. Well, a lot of people don't know that, believe it or not. They don't believe it. They still think of tomatoes as a vegetable. I can understand because it's not sweet like an apple or a strawberry, right?
Yeah.
Good conversation there.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like a peach.
A peach, right? I love peaches. It's actually peach season now, which I need to fasten. Well, I need.
Yeah.
You ever had a roasted peach? Next time you get peaches. Next time you have peaches and you have some ice cream around the house, put a peach in the oven, cut it in half first. Next time you have a peach, you have some ice cream, cut the peach in half, put the pieces in the oven, put a little bit of cinnamon on it, a little bit of honey, and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Take it out when it's hot, put the ice cream on it. You'll thank me later. I used to live in Jackson. That was one of my biggest snacks. I would always make that with honey yogurt. But I couldn't. I had just got to the hospital, so I couldn't have a lot of ice cream at that time. So it helped me. All right. Other botanists try to find new plants. The new plants may stop disease or become new fuels, clothes, foods, or other things. Otros botánicos tratan de encontrar nuevas plantas. Las nuevas plantas pueden curar enfermedades o convertirse en nuevos combustibles, ropa, alimentos, otras cosas. So, most of nowadays, the gasoline you buy. Welcome back.
Ma.
I do not like my internet sometimes.
Yeah, it said that you're done talking.
Yeah, my internet, we're actually almost finished with the story, but, okay, we're still recording. Yeah, my internet's not the best. I'm going to get that fixed very soon. So, yeah, did you know the gas that you put in your car nowadays has a little bit of corn oil in it? So some people have cars where they can actually use the, so after you make some French fries or you fry some foods, people used the oil, the old oil, and they'll put it in their car. Depends on what kind of car you have. Yeah, you have to be careful with that because some cars won't take that. There are some cars that run on this gas called diesel. So that's usually your German cars and your big trucks, like the 18-wheelers you see. They run on diesel.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's something you might want to look into, find out what kind of cars you have. Some cars nowadays run on pure electricity. They don't have, and of course you have some run on water.
Yeah.
We don't have those here in Tennessee.
No.
Well, I don't know if I would like that though, because that means they got to use water from the river at some point, and I don't want river messed with. We don't need our water messed with enough. They do that enough as it is. Let's see. Okay. Yep, we're here at the very end. So Peter Raven started studying plants when he was 6 years old. He once found a plant that no one had seen in 50 years. Today, this plant's group name is Ravini. It's named after him. Peter Raven empezó a estudiar las plantas cuando tenía 6 años. Just imagine, 6 years. And he's an old guy. That's him. Pretty old guy, huh?
Wow.
He's been studying plants for 6 years. He was 6 years old. I wish I'd been studying that long. Una vez encontró una planta que nadie había visto en 50 años. Hoy el nombre de ese grupo de plantas es Ravini. Se llama como él en su honor. Well, let's get your brain together. How many different plants can you find? This is an activity you might want to do. You will need a paper or cloth bag. You got a backyard? Or a front yard? Okay,
yeah, a big one.
Oh, you have flowers in the back or a plant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can do this. You can actually get your sisters to do this too. Like, you can play their teacher and have them do it for you. You can put inside. So inside your bag, you'll put a notebook and a pencil, scissors, gardening gloves, a hand lens, or like a magnifying glass. Use your phone, I'm sure.
Okay.
Tweezers, plastic sandwich bags, a tape measure or a ruler. Either one is fine. If you're going to use the tweezers, make sure you have your mom's permission. All right. So first thing, go out with your mom and your sisters. Draw pictures of the different plants you see. And put on your gardening gloves. Then you're going to measure the plants. Use the tweezers and scissors to collect them because you don't want to hurt the parts too much.
Yeah.
All right. Look at the parts with the hand lens and put the parts in a plastic bag. So basically, you're doing an observation. That's what this is. So you're actually being a scientist by making observations about whatever plant you choose.
Oh, it's like if we're doing an experiment on the flower or on the plant.
Yes, exactly. All right. Keep plants apart. Keep plant parts. My goodness, Ms. Wallace. Keep drawings and notes in your notebook. Ask questions like, what sizes, shapes, and colors are the plants? What kind of plants did I find? How many types of plants did I find? Or any animals sitting or eating on the plants? And that's actually pretty important to think about because there are certain types of animals that will go after certain plants. Like for do you have tomatoes in your house? So sometimes if you're growing tomatoes, you'll see these little worm-like creatures on the skin.
Yes.
But you won't see that plant. You won't see that on other plants, like on a jalapeno, chile, or on a calabaza, squash. But if you know it, you have certain plants around it though that could ward off certain bugs too, and that will help you. Like you have basil, you put it next to your tomato plant, and bugs will not go near the tomatoes. They'll probably go near the basil because basil has a sweeter smell than tomatoes do. So something good for you to know. Visit the same area each season. So you don't have to do this every weekend. You can do this once, twice a month. But make sure you remember what season it is and see what changes. Watch the plants change. Try to find new plants there. Search your neighborhood with an adult. Of course, right now you can't do that. So if
Yeah.
once we go back to normal, you can.
Yeah.
Take your notebook on trips and look around you. Plants are everywhere. So you go to the park, or if you go hiking, or you go to the lake with your mom and your family. Even if you guys go out, if you go to Mexico for the summer or for Christmas, take a notebook with you. See what you see.
That's what I want.
There you go. Now the Spanish part. ¿Cuántas plantas diferentes puedes encontrar? Necesitarás un adulto, una bolsa de papel o de tela, un área de aire libre, pon dentro de tu bolsa, un cuaderno y un lápiz. Tijeras, guantes de jardinera, una lupa, unas pinzas, bolsas de plástico para el sándwich, cinta de medida o regla. Número 1, sal con un tulpo, dibuja las diferentes plantas que ves. Ponte los guantes de jardinera. Luego, mira las plantas. Usa las pinzas y las tijeras para recolectar pequeñas partes de plantas. Mira las partes con la lupa. Guarda las partes en bolsas de plástico. Guarda las partes de las plantas, los dibujos y las notas en tu cuaderno. Haz preguntas como, ¿de qué tamaños, formas y colores son las plantas? ¿Qué tipos de plantas encontré? ¿Cuántos tipos de plantas encontré? ¿Había animales sentados sobre las plantas o comiéndolas? Visita la misma área cada temporada. Observa cómo cambian las plantas. Trata de encontrar nuevas plantas ahí. Busca en tu vecindario o tu adulto. Lleva tu cuaderno a tus recorridos. Mira a tu alrededor. Hay plantas en todos lados. And with that, my dear, that's the end of that read aloud. So I got quiz ours ready to go. Give me about a little bit of lunch in a little bit. I'm gonna get that one set up. All right. Did you enjoy our story?
Miss Ross.
Yeah.
Yes. So am I the only one that already heard you read aloud?
You are so far the only one who's actually participated.
Wow.
Yeah. So I haven't told everybody yet, and I was going to make a post today, but I am giving y'all points for every time y'all even check in. I give y'all points for that. When you guys participate, I give you points for that. So I do have a special. I am going to have a special prize for the one with the most points. It might be.
So did you get my request that the Wizard of Oz should be the next read aloud book?
Yeah, I'm gonna set that up today. I'm gonna. I had asked Ruben to respond back to me. I haven't heard back from Ruben yet, so we'll see what he says about. I know Ariana she wants Alice in Wonderland. So I'm setting up for both of you guys. We're gonna start with Wizard of Oz. So once we finish it, we may end up doing Alice in Wonderland after that. Are you freezing? Is that me? So if I hear from Ruben, let's see, in Zaire, we'll get confirmation. We'll go ahead and get started. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and get started into both stories. Hello? Uh-oh. Maria? Okay. Trying that one out, I guess. All right, guys. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to be back later on with our chapter book read aloud. Okay? All right.